All right, you can look at me if you want.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you start already?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
start.
yeah.
Sorry.
So let's go.
Okay.
So yeah, the first one, just kind of some general stuff about you.
So my name's Jolene Littlejohn, and I am an environmental professional. I focus on wildlife habitat and habitat connectivity for different wildlife species, particularly in that connection where people are involved. So this Green Street Stewards program is a really good opportunity to get people involved, get community members.
Move your mic to the other side.
I'm gonna move
since you're facing this way.
Is that better?
That may better.
Yeah? Okay. Do you want me to start over?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Where this
is
footage
weird.
is definitely
Okay.
mostly to play around with, and the audio is just so we make sure we get all your words. Because if I were writing it down, I wouldn't be able to
Right.
get everything.
Okay. So, Jolene Littlejohn. That's my name. and the Green Street Stewards program is a really good opportunity to kind of involve people in, getting really hands-on with our green infrastructure in the city. So it increases their involvement, but also their knowledge, and they can talk to their neighbors and talk to people about it. But then I'm also, which is where this program comes in, is the co-chair for the board of directors for Green Lens. So it's a small nonprofit, community-based in the Lens neighborhood. I don't know why I keep looking at both of you. And
You're welcome to look at both of us.
that focuses on education, volunteer, and leadership opportunities for folks in the neighborhood. And I'm really passionate about this work because it's where I live, but also because it really kind of brings my professional interests and my personal interests together and helps me to sort of make a difference around me and work with a lot of fun people that I enjoy working with. So.
How did you get involved with the Green Street Stewards program?
Well, through Green Lens. So we should really take on the adoption of these facilities right outside the Tool Library. So I'll probably contact Svetlana about that. But specifically around our pilot project at 103rd and Yukon, that was enhancing some of the swales there with homeowner participation to increase the aesthetics of those swales there, and also to enhance pollinator habitat in the neighborhood. And so we're doing a pilot project with them, working on that, and we'll be monitoring those over the next 2 years. And hopefully that can expand at some point.
When did you start that pilot project?
Well, we started talking about it a couple years ago, but this past fall we planted. So it just started in terms of the project and monitoring and all of that. So yeah.
And where are you originally from?
I grew up most of my life here, but
In Southeast Portland or in Portland?
in Portland in general.
And what influenced you to become involved with volunteer work?
I think my biggest influence for volunteering is I don't know.
What was your first volunteer position?
When I was in high school, I did a lot of volunteer work with Key Club and other service organizations, and a lot of environmental work, working with kids and looking at, macroinvertebrates in the stream and things. And so that influenced my love for it. But I think in the neighborhood, it was just wanting to get involved and not finding a prime opportunity that I wanted, so I created it.
So you had you bought a house in the neighborhood and then sought to create that?
Right. We bought a house in 2007 in Lentz, and wanted to do just environmental and sustainability work in my community, and started
That's really
doing
awesome.
it with Melanie.
That's so great. Let's see if I think we hit most of them. Let me make sure. Covered how you're passionate about it. So have you done any maintenance with the Green Streets themselves, or which facility have you adopted?
I haven't adopted.
You haven't adopted?
Not personally, But I've been working to help get the word out about the Green Street Stewards program here at the Tool Library, which is why I think it makes a lot of sense for us. And I have a couple volunteers in mind that I think would help us as the Tool Library adopt these facilities out here. But really have been focused on those swales at 103rd and Yukon. And
Right, doing that project.
Going back and forth between swales and Green Streets, but being sort of the same thing.
Yeah, understood to be the same. Do you have an interesting or fun story or experience that you want to share about maybe that site there where you guys are doing that work?
I think one of the most memorable pieces about this process was at our first planting. We wanted to really get some plants in the ground because we wanted the homeowners to see a change and to see something that we'd been talking about come to fruition. And so we did that planting, and the homeowner wasn't able to come out and plant with us. I can't exactly remember why. It was a good reason. But she came out and was really thankful and had made all of us a friendship bracelet.
Aww.
And I just thought that was just the peak of volunteer work, of, you know, just sharing in this joy of doing things together and making a difference, and the whole, you know, community building and friendship part of it. We talk a lot about it, but I think that friendship bracelet just kind of was a strong, just signifying measure.
It meant a lot.
Right. So I carried around
your
on my
work was
key ring.
worthwhile.
Right.
It's important.
Yep.
Awesome. Do you have any additional things that you want to add or say around any of these topics?
Green Streets rock.
Right? Don't they? I'm really so glad that they didn't get voted out.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. I can pause your mic, and thank you for letting us film.